Today is Friday, July 12th, 2024, and we are going up Carriage Road on Moosilauke today. We're on Breezy Point Road. It's pretty washed out. We tried to drive a little further, so I'm not totally positive. The original parking was washed out, and so the trailhead moved further down the road. On Gaia, it's marked as a little bit further ahead. There does seem to be a spot down here that could fit a few cars. There was one car there, but we tried to go a little further because I believe the parking is a little further, but we decided to pull over here instead. So we'll see what happens. The actual trailhead is, I think, like maybe a half a mile from here. There used to be a big inn up there, the Moosilauke Inn. So it's big. We're going to come to a big open grassy meadow, supposedly. All right, let's go set off and check it out. This is a new part of the trail for us. There's a sign right here that says, "Welcome to Breezy Point, National Forest Boundary." And this would be the parking area that I think is the relocated parking area, I think. Although there's no way you could drive up to this right now. And then the old parking area is ahead, right? Is that what it says on the map?
Ahead, but
no, but I mean, is there another parking area marked up there?
no, that was the parking area that we were saying right there.
So aren't there two parking areas on the map, though?
No, there's one.
Not on my map.
Oh.
Okay, in any case, not sure why it said welcome to Breezy Point that way, because that is not the way, right?
Well, Breezy Point, there are trails that go off to the left.
Okay.
Up ahead. It forks to the left, but we don't want to take that. We want to
No. But there aren't any trails like White Mountain trails. There aren't.
No, I guess not.
There aren't.
It's on Gaia. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, Gaia has all kinds of crowdsourced whatever. So the first thing that is going to intersect this is Hurricane Trail, 2 miles up. The first official trail. And that's what we're going to take, going to the right. And that will also be new for us. But there should be a trail sign, I think.
So this is what
I see a sign.
There's a fork right here.
Okay.
Taking the right fork. Basically going straight. Not turn left that way.
That might have been the old parking area. I don't know. It's very confusing. Is this not a sign? This is definitely a sign.
Yeah. We want to go straight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting. 5.1. In the book it says 5.5, but maybe that's from where the parking area back where we were. It must be, because I'm about 0.4 in. Okay, so we're off. Carriage Road. This part is snowmobileable in the winter up until, I think it's 4.5 miles in. So right before you get to Snapper. We're about 2 miles up now on Carriage Road. And around 1.7 up, it runs into Hurricane Trail on the left. That, if you take that, it takes you out to the Glen Cliff parking area. And if you continue on Carriage, it runs together with Hurricane for a few tenths. And then Hurricane, oh look, here's some of that. I don't know if this can show it. Very cool. Oh, it's not focusing. I'll put in a pic. We're gonna take a right and continue on Hurricane. And that will take you over to the Ravine Lodge area. And then we will connect with Gorge Brook. Take that up to the summit. And then take Carriage Road down. So I just got my second mile, so it should be pretty soon up here. So far it's been, I mean, this is a carriage road, so It's been wide, fairly wide, most places, and not very steep. There's our junction. Let's see how it's marked. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go head towards the lodge. The blazes are Dartmouth Club blazes. They're two-tone like that. No snowmobiles on this route. There's a sign down there. This is Hurricane Trail heading towards Ravine Lodge. It has been beautiful. The footbed is awesome. And there's like no elevation change, pretty much. Yeah, it's lovely. There are some bog bridges and some log bridges, and all of them are destroyed. So it's okay though, you just tread carefully on the crossings. But yeah, it's been really great. I think we're coming in to the area now of the lodge. We actually just passed two people coming the other way and their dog. So I think they were surprised to see us. But this has been really nice. We are about 2 miles up Gorge Brook now. This is a little view out to Carr Mountain. Let's see. There's still some low clouds around. I don't know. We get passing sunshine. We just met a guy coming down from the summit who was socked in half an hour ago, so we'll see. It is what it is. Quiet day though. We've seen 3 people on Gorge Brook so far and 2 people on Hurricane. This is a viewpoint on the way up. Unfortunately, all of the higher summits are still socked in. You might be able to see the clouds in the foreground moving so fast. This is Asquam Ridge. Trail goes over this. This is Mount Jim, I believe. Yeah. I think there's kind of an abrupt bump right there, and I think that's Whaleback Mountain. I think. It's hard for me to tell because I can't see any of the actual summits. Well, at least it's not in a cloud right here, but we're heading up. We might be in a cloud up there. Alrighty. We're entering the Alpine Zone. We are definitely inside the cloud. We have some Greenland stitchwort, also known as mountain sandwort, blooming, and also, what is this? 3-leaved. Oh, I have to look it up. It's not 3-leaved gold thread. It's a kind of cinquefoil, I think. I don't know why I'm having a mental block on that name. Oh well. It's kind of moody up here. I think we're gonna sit up on the summit and have lunch and hope that it clears. The winds are low and it's warm. So if we get some luck, maybe we'll get a view. We're now heading over towards South Peak on Carriage Road. The summit is up behind John. Usually it's visible. Still socked in. We had lunch up there. Several people up there, through hikers, some section hikers, and a few day hikers. And now I think we've decided we're gonna descend Carriage Road, and the part of Hurricane that we haven't done that goes out towards Glencliff. It goes out to Hurricane Mountain about halfway down it. So I think we're gonna go halfway and go out on the spur. And I didn't read about Hurricane Mountain. I don't know anything about whether there's really a view or what. So we'll find out. And that's going to add 2.4 miles and 650 feet of gain, or 860 feet of gain. What was it?
806 or 805?
806? I guess I'm dyslexic. I thought it was 860 gain and 805 loss. I don't know. That makes no sense either. In any case, that's our plan. So that should add another 2.5 miles roughly to an 11.5 mile day. So that should bring us to about 14 miles. A lot of it is pretty easy going. Seems reasonable. We are still descending Carriage Road, but as you can see, we've got full sun, blue skies, and views ahead of us. Behind us is still in a cloud, isn't it? Yep. So I think you just have to get low enough, at least on Moose, and there's a view. I could see earlier the summit of Sandwich Mountain and Tecumseh, and those were clear. Tecumseh was kind of right near the cloud though, so I don't know if the higher things like Franconia Ridge, I expect that those are still socked in, just like Moose. But it was kind of lovely to be up there. It was cold. I mean, we put on a layer. I can't even remember the last time that I've really needed a layer because I was cold. That's felt good. But now we're back into the tropical humidity. We're down at the junction now with Snapper Trail, and there's no sign that says that Carriage Road continues on this way. There's a sign that says Carriage Road goes up to the summit and Snapper that way, but nothing marking our way this way. But that's okay. All right, so it should get immediately much nicer footbed. Look at that. Look at the difference. Oh my goodness.
It's almost like nobody takes it.
It is almost like that. This is just down to gravel and rock. Snapper is also pretty worn. But this, soft and luxurious. Okay. This section of the Carriage Road has been really lovely, descending through hardwood forest here, mostly on gentle switchback, gentle grade, lots of big switchbacks. It's been really nice. And of course, no people. We are still descending on Carriage Road. We just came over this. We went up this morning. The Camp Misery Memorial Bridge. It's really weird. Made out of metal. No wheeled vehicles because it causes erosion. Okay. Hello. So there you have it. There's a couple other bridges out here, but they are just standard wooden bridges. That one, though, very different. Okay, so we're extremely close to our junction with the other side of Hurricane Trail. It's going to be kind of a sharp right, and I think it goes uphill right away. So we're going to take that out about halfway, go up to the spur on Hurricane Mountain, and then come back and go out to the car. Okay, so we have been coming along the Hurricane Trail, which I have to say this side of it is not anything near as nice as the side that heads towards the Ravine Lodge. I can tell it gets way less traffic. It's just kind of a little bit of a mess, but in any case, this section is really nice. This is a little spur, a view spur. It has a orange Dartmouth Outing Club sign that says view 150 feet. We should be coming up to it. We got a couple arrows right here. And since I didn't plan on doing this, I didn't research it. So I really have no idea what the view is of. Okay. Well, we got sun. Okay. Ooh.
It's a view.
It is a view. I'm as zoomed in as I can get. Let me switch over to my phone. Okay, so this is Mount Caneo. Stinson Mountain, which is a 52 of the view. Mount Carr, right there. And then in the foreground here is, what was it called? Chokecherry Mountain?
Chokecherry Hill.
Chokecherry Hill, yes. And then I'm going to zoom a little. I can't see it. It labeled Eastman out there too, but I don't know. And then over behind these trees would be Mount Cardigan. And this is Hurricane Mountain, but I don't believe it's at the actual summit. I just zoomed in a little more so you can see Tenney Mountain in Plymouth with all of the windmills all over it. Yep. And then Stinson is right there. We are back at Breezy Point now. Power lines came all the way up this far and they end right there. There used to be, as I said before, an inn out here. I just startled a couple ruffed grouse. All right, so it's going to end up being a little over 14 miles for me. Things are looking pretty clear now. I think the summit might still be socked in though. But yeah, it was an interesting day. New stuff for us.